my
What?
aunt's purse, count as eating crocodile?
So,
No.
we're live, by the way.
Oh
We're
my
live,
God.
FYI.
No.
So, just welcome to apparently
point
the
still
Diced
stands.
Coffee Culinary School, where you learn to eat disgusting things and
Like
grass,
Grass.
Lettuce.
flavored grass. So, last
Grass with
week,
vinaigrette.
Leave my lettuce
grass
alone.
spiced with a little bit of pretentiousness. So,
And privilege.
and privilege. So, if I
For all
recall,
of you.
last week we were in the middle of completing a task in the town of Caulfield, and you unfortunately had to leave behind your friend Mylaela, who was called back to her home due to a dire emergency that she was required to handle. But you have gained a temporary new ally in a travel companion in the form of Sinn, the weapon collector who two of your party mates have been disturbing way too much to be comfortable. Regardless, given his discussion with Mylaela, he has agreed to aid you on the condition that you no longer bother him once you arrive at the town. So, you went to bed and you are scheduled to meet up with him outside of his outside of the inn where he stays, right before sunrise to get a head start, as the storm has been expected to pass by now. From here, you will take another week and a half of travel going to Castermaine. As you wake in the morning and take your last breakfast given to you from this inn, you are prepared, ready, packed, partly sleepy, as you make your way in the middle of the morning, where you can see the small orange hue to the east as the sun begins to rise. And Sinn is already packed up with his cart full of weapons, ready to leave. Anything you guys need to do before you start heading off?
I need to buy. I'm just gonna say, can we go to the armory really quick? I need to buy something like.
It's
But
the middle
Rolf-
of the morning.
I'm not entirely
Nothing's
sure if it's
open.
already open though.
Even potions?
They're not 24 hours, they need sleep too.
And let's just ready the things.
Yeah,
Feel gonna
let's
head
just
out.
stay out of trouble,
Oh.
or at least try to.
It's still raining. Not,
By the way,
not anymore.
Rolf
Yeah.
has a small request for you.
And that is?
While we travel, call it a side project, and bust up the schematic of the cannon. Do you think you can design something like only smaller, more handheld?
Handheld.
I can spend. I can spend my nights thinking about those, creating the schematics.
Yes, exactly. Take your time.
Based on the schematic
Just-
design, you might take coming up with the design is easier than coming up with the cash required to build it.
Yeah.
Because when he comes up with a design, he's gonna need to have petty cash for trial and error.
Sorry, Rolf can support you with that. For initial test, Rolf can support you.
Alright. Okay. So all Halvic needs to do is, this is a basic cannon, but now that you have specific schematics, we can roll your intelligence a few nights to see if you can
Yeah.
translate this into a small handheld device. It's gonna be called a hand cannon. I'm kidding.
And cannon.
So,
Pew, pew.
yeah.
I would like to make a point that the animals that I have been gathering while I was drunk, I would tell them off, and I'm just going to keep heroes with me.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait, is this the one that you bought?
The
Okay.
small fire puppy, yes.
Alright. Flaming dog with the fire red
Mhm.
fur. Okay.
Mhm.
Gathered with your stuff and Honk wrapped around Godiva, just walking down. You eventually get to Sinn's cart. Just looks at you and asks, "I suppose you're ready to go?"
Yes. Is it okay if we put the staff with you rather than with us?
Wait. Okay, we'll follow first.
Okay.
Do we really trust this guy?
Well, I'm pretty sure if he wanted us dead, he could just kill us, all of us, and take the staff if he really wanted to.
I mean, this is a staff that can fuck up half the continent, by the way.
That includes us. We're a group that can fuck up a whole continent.
Fair point. Okay, let's give it to him. All right.
Let's just give it to him.
Let's get this whole Gustavo thing out of our way. And then let's all find nicer, safer jobs. Agreed. Everybody agrees.
Okay, you want to give him the staff?
Research. I don't want someone who's angry and
I'm
chasing
gonna
us.
give him the staff. What will he say?
He just takes it.
Please,
It's still in the lead box. Or it's still in the box that Mylaela found it in before.
do not open the lead box, please.
Yes, we do not want to face with someone.
Especially you.
Yeah. No.
You see him open up the cart for the first time, where you finally see a full... Where previously you saw weapons coming out the windows from the cart. When he opens it, it's a very well-organized, let's call it, closet of weapons. Just kind of moves a few things around and puts them inside. Inside the weapons, you see a variety of swords, a variety of spears, daggers. Yes?
Can I move closer as if I am possessed? I'm going to move closer to his cart.
Are you trying to be discreet?
Oh no. You can very clearly see her moving towards the cart. He's going to look at the weapons, like give them a quick scan. Look for anything
Hold on.
that is
I need to know
heavy
specifics here. How close are you getting?
If he's standing on his cart, I would be moving right next to him. Stopping right next to him.
He's standing right in front of the door. You're gonna go next to him and look inside.
Mm-hmm. Like beat.
Yes.
I'm just looking through the weapons. They seem very interesting. I'm looking for a great sword, a broadsword, or a massive axe. Anything heavy.
You find all three of them. In groves. Seems to be, from just based on passive perception, unless you really want to look into it. There seems to be two swords that would be around the same size as the one you're carrying. There's one massive axe that is comparable to the one you saw Stone Crusher carrying. Not the same axe, but the same size of axe. There are a number of broadswords as well, and stuff in between that have just been put there. Now that you look a little closer in, you can also see the steel reinforcement on the cart, so that it can hold this heavy weaponry, despite it being made of wood. He just very carefully puts the staff in place, in between a few swords, actually. In between a few large swords that he has there in their sheath. Puts them in place. You also look at the weapons and you notice that while you're not very good with magic, they all have runes. It's safe to assume they're magical in some way, or at the very least the magic is there to keep it from having to be constantly sharpened.
Do I see anything written primordial?
One particular sword is not written in primordial, but a primordial design that you would recognize. Just the hilt. The strange kind of S hilt that has a few spikes on the top part. Has a strange primordial feel to it.
I will be looking at that specific sword, like to the point that it is almost uncomfortable that she's not noticing anything else, just that sword. Just drawn to it.
He's gonna look at you. Do you mind? I need to close the gate. As he holds the door.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to go. I am staring.
He locks it.
I'm gonna go back.
Okay,
I'm just gonna give Mylaela a look like, you really wanted this?
Godiva.
Kind of look on my face.
Mylaela's not there anymore.
Godiva.
Oh wait, Godiva. Oh yeah, there she was. Aww. I am going to instinctively look for good big Mylaela. Actually, just looking for her.
I'm gonna talk to everyone
Sure.
around. Group rule. Would you please stop annoying him? I think we've annoyed him enough.
I really
For the
don't
last-
care about him. I was curious about the weapons. But fair.
I mean,
You do realize that those weapons are from the people that he killed, right?
Again, if he really wanted to kill us, we wouldn't be standing here right now.
Yeah, so why are you
Because,
so why are we giving him a
because
reason to
he's
kill us?
Still not annoyed. Yeah, because he's still not annoyed. Wait till he's
fine.
annoyed.
I'll pretend he
think
doesn't exist, and he can pretend the same
Rolf-
thing. He's gonna sit on the
Rolf
barrel.
thinks he's very, very annoyed at us right now, but is just calmly keeping.
I don't even know why he agreed to go with us in the first place.
Mylaela said
because
that it was.
so that we stop.
So he can get rid of us.
Mylaela said so we never bother him again. Yeah, but he doesn't exactly like our group very much, and he probably doesn't trust us.
Yeah. Let's just travel and pretend neither.
We don't exist.
At least
I'll
we have
take that.
help if we get attacked.
Unless it's super important, like we're under attack. Anything aside from that, socializing to a minimum
Or non-existent.
or none.
Okay. I'll take
Um,
my usual spot in the barrel, just put my sword next to me and chill there.
Yeah, I'll ride my.
While eating my lettuce.
construct.
Here's a point of order here. Every time you've seen him on the road, at least, he never really has his weapon drawn, or he never has it out since he summons the weapon. On your way out of Caulfield, he immediately calls for his spear and puts it to his side, as well as takes what looks to be a long bow without a string from the back, and just keeps it to his side as he's moving forward.
I used to have that.
So frustrating. I want to see those weapons up close.
Why don't you try
Nah,
asking
That's
nicely?
not worth it.
Godiva says.
Conversations to a minimum or not at all. I like to
Yeah,
keep my
maybe
word.
maybe on the campfire. Maybe on the campfire you can ask nicely.
I'll think about it, but for now I'm going to enjoy my food.
First
God
day's
damn it.
travel, as he's moving, he slows down his cart a bit to match yours. You can see that his horse is much faster for some reason, despite it being the same kind of size and type of horse. He slows it down for a bit, looks at who's gonna be riding the horse now, since my lady
Yeah,
is no
because
longer
I'm
there.
riding. I'm
Mm,
riding
Scouting.
my gun.
Yeah, Rolf is scouting, but who's directing the horse this time?
it's
Or
fine.
I can have Godiva do it if you want.
Yeah,
Godiva.
Have Godiva do it.
Did
No,
she actually
but she rolled decent.
Aw.
She's gonna look at you guys, specifically Rolf and Godiva who are up front, with not with an annoyed look this time, but a look of actual kind of concern and trying to give a warning. She kind of looks and says, "The next few days are going to be rough. We're going through a territory plagued with bandits. Just be on the lookout. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to attack anything that isn't a merchant shipment. But just keep your eyes out." And he looks at the giant barrel you're all dragging behind you. That thing is very
Kind of
clearly
looks-
magical. They might target that.
They can try.
Just kind of keeps moving.
It-
But then he does
did we
look back
put
and say,
something already on that barrel? Just quick one. I
You
cannot
removed the
remember.
logo.
Did
you removed the logo. He does look back.
we didn't
on-
put any meat there, right?
No.
Didn't put any meat.
No.
He looks back at
empty.
Scarlet, who made the comment, and then just said, "These bandits aren't your regular kind. They're trained assassins." And then he keeps moving forward.
Understood.
Okay.
Keeping my eyes peeled.
How about we use a tarp to cover the barrel? Is that good? Yeah, let's do
Fair.
that.
Godiva
do
just
that.
looks at the barrel, which is huge, and then just says, "It still looks like a giant wooden barrel."
It can be my throne.
Yeah.
Going to cover it with the tarp.
Okay. You know what? If we have extra paint, I am gonna write on the side, not suspicious at all. There!
Of the barrel or
Perfect.
the tarp you're putting over it?
On the tarp I'm putting over it.
Okay, so you take
Yes.
a large white cloth, a thick waterproof cloth, just draped over the barrel, and you put "not suspicious at all" with paint. Really?
All.
Is that the okay? All right. All right. So there's a
Perfect.
large white tarp, waterproof cloth put over your giant barrel. It's still in the shape of a giant barrel. It just has the black red letters "not suspicious at all" written on it.
Yep. This is our life now.
I was thinking
Perfect.
you're a man of science now, but yeah.
It's more of a burst of genius, I'd say.
He has his moments.
Yes, it's
He has his
fine.
moments.
Traveling forward.
Okay.
And Nigel, by the way, I'm with my defender riding
Yes.
outside.
Riding outside the cart with a steel elk. Yep. Actually, the horse travels faster than the elk, so you might want to just keep it in the.
Oh, okay.
The cart can.
Oh,
The cart probably can't, but let's just say that you took the time to reinforce it since you built a steel elk in the first place.
okay. Yeah, I'll be inside with Scarlet.
Can I ritual cast Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to call onto a few birds while we're
Okay.
traveling.
You start tweeting around until a few ravens just.
Twitter.
Yes.
I'm going to command. I'm going to put them on my arm and just say, "Would you mind terribly if you keep a lookout? If there's anyone in front of us or ahead of us, just peck on his head." I'm gonna point at the Halvic. I'm talking to the bird, so.
Make an animal
Back on
handling
set.
roll.
Okay. Come on, give me some respect. My respect is not well meant. Animal handling. Not that impressive.
Speak with
That's
animals
a
allows you to make the roll.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of
It's
look,
a 5.
and there's a look on their face like, "What the hell are you talking about?" This.
I'll give you food. I'm gonna point at my bowl of random shit.
You have enough understanding to know that it's not that they don't want to help you. It's that they literally
They
don't
don't
understand
understand.
what you're trying to say. You're not communicating it properly enough.
That's understandable. But yeah, I'll just say like, nah, it's fine. Just share my food with me. I'm gonna set up a small part of lettuce. I don't even know if birds eat. I think they do. They do eat small rice pellets, so I'm gonna feed them some of my food.
They just start pecking and eating.
Eating of my lettuce.
One of them does kind of look at you and say, "You're nicer than the other guy."
You mean that guy? Pointing at the one cart in front.
Oh no, he likes to give us bread. I met the guy who came in after. The last guy who went through the road.
Tell me about him.
Big guy, but not as big as the girl he travels with. Girl's like 7 foot tall. Huge muscles. Carried the large freaking axe thing. Nasty. Threw the giant axe at an elk.
Did you meet them way earlier than we did, or just a few, maybe miles away?
What's a mile?
Oh yeah, that's fair. A few paces ahead. You don't know what paces is, are you? Do you? Did you meet them for a long time, or did you just meet them?
Just met them, I guess. Within the same sunrise. A
Understandable.
little earlier than you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Do they travel here a lot, or did you just meet them now?
Never seen them before.
Do they attack people?
They've normally attacked animals.
That's fine. Probably just hunters. Well, that is bad for your case, isn't it? I'm gonna pet it lightly on the head.
They seem to attack big ones.
we'll keep that in mind. Okay, just keep eating. I'm gonna look at Rolf and the party.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, just keep an eye out. Apparently, the birds saw someone, 2 huge someones, traveling ahead of us. Kind of suspicious, but probably non-hostile, other than 2 large animals, so we're probably safe. Just keep an eye out.
Just to be safe, we gotta add in another word at this part. This not animal. An underlined book.
Rolf climbs back on the tarp and basically
Very
hangs
subtle.
on. You know, like Mission Impossible, just hanging on while painting it and then moving it to the side to be able to paint it while the cart is moving. At a staggering 50 miles, 30-ish miles per hour for a horse. Kind of. On the road, while Sinn doesn't really pay attention, you do find a few people coming your way from obviously the different side. One of them does look. The first one that you run into is a merchant caravan that seems to be selling clothing. Just general clothing.
Okay, so it's not the same dwarf guy.
No. Just looks like general clothing. The next thing that you find, stop me when you find something interesting. The next thing that you find is a guy that looks like he sells a few hunting equipment, but this does include arrows, bows, and daggers, things that you need on a hunt, essentially. The third guy after that is the third and final merchant. He looks like the type of guy who would sell things under the table. You know, imagine a guy in the corner of a dark alley with a trench coat and a hat, and the trench coat looks heavy and bulky. Translate that to a merchant on the
he's
street.
naked underneath. Okay.
Okay, hold on. You guys want to talk to the obviously crack dealer?
No, but you do you, Rolf. We're not gonna stop you.
Okay, fine. Rob.
We can stop if you want.
Yeah.
You want to stop him?
Fine. Greetings!
As
Yay,
Sinn,
neighborhood crack dealer.
as Sinn
What might-
hears that, he looks around, notices you're stopping, and then just pulls to the side, waiting. About several feet ahead of you, as Godiva just stops behind him. The guy moves his cart very carefully. Everything's painted black. Just looks at you and says, "Hey, first, I don't know what you mean by crack, but I got dragon dust if you're interested."
Oh my god, he is a drug dealer.
He's a neighborhood crack dealer.
Oh, shit.
I got a few other
Sell
things if you
poisons,
want them to. Yeah, I sell poisons.
Alright. Strong shit.
He just looks around, notices that Sinn isn't even bothering to look. He just kind of nods. From the back of him, there's a small wooden kind of slide, and he pulls out a wooden chest and he opens it. Shows you. There's a bottle of nightshade. You dip an arrow in it, it lasts for a day. It'll drop anything. Give it or take a few minutes. Makes them hurt a hell of a lot upon impact.
Ooh. How much?
Each bottle is good for 20 arrows. It'll cost you 400 gold.
400 gold. How about one bottle?
You want one bottle?
Yeah, one bottle. It's 20 arrows, right?
One bottle, 20 arrows is 400 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, so for 20 arrows, why not?
He does look at you and says, I mean, you can buy if you want. I've got other things if you want to see them. Depends how they use
What
it.
else do you got?
There's things for dropping people, obviously. Puts it down. This one comes from bloodberries. Normally edible, but when you mix it with just a hint of nightshade powder, you come up with this thing. And it looks like some sort of viscous, thick liquid. It looks like blood, except it's purple. You put this on your arrow, dagger, whatever. You do a bit of a shallow cut. the cut never heals, and the person's going to be in excruciating pain for the next, I don't know, 2 to 4 weeks, depends on how strong they are. Good for torture. No antidote though. I mean, you can lie about an antidote, I suppose. Put it down. This one, he pulls out. Both of them look like the same vial. The last one he pulls out is a test tube, so it's much less. It's one use, but it's not really for physical pain. It's for emotional torment. You feed this to someone the next time they go to sleep, they end up in a perpetual dream for the next 24 hours. Dream is a stretch. It's a perpetual nightmare. And whatever happens to them in that nightmare actually happens to their bodies. So if they get hurt, they get struck, if they get hit in their dreams or whatever that nightmare is, their body's going to start showing signs of it. In case you just pissing someone off.
Just like from that play, The Nightmare on Oak Street?
Exactly. What's the test? It is quite expensive though. The ingredients are pretty rare and I only have 3 of these. But
how much for one of those?
This one's 600 gold for the vial. Each vial only has 2 uses though. Although you look like the types who go into fighting a lot, you might just want a nightshade then.
Yeah, just gonna go with nightshade.
What's it back?
Just gonna go with nightshade.
How many do you want?
That's minus 400. I'd like 1 bottle, please.
Okay. Just put in nightshade, bottle of nightshade in your inventory. It weighs about 0.5 pounds and is 400 gold pieces. Custom item, by the way.
Okay. 0.5 bottle nightshade.
Each of them, each is good for 20 arrows. So I'll just keep track of that. You hand him the 400 gold.
5.
Sam takes it and says, "Hey, you're the first customer of the night. Well, the day.
Yeah.
I give this for free to the first people. 1 very small plastic pouch of white powder."
Thanks.
Thank you. Kind of pulls it, puts his hat back on. I'm assuming no one else wants anything. Yes?
I'm gonna buy something.
I can feel myself going to
when Rolf is going away, I'm just gonna go to the guy, approach him.
What?
Hey.
What?
Here?
Yeah.
My dad has this. Do you have manacles? My dad says it's handy when he's adventuring.
Manacles? Like the chains? Bindings?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing any of this.
For dungeons or for sex? I suppose that's kind of can be the same thing.
There's a difference?
Well, yeah, one of them is...
When you say Dungeon Master, which one did you mean?
Yeah, one of them's, designed for comfort when you're having sex, and the other one's designed to
comfort.
Keep you down and not move.
Done.
The one that would keep you down.
Yeah, looks through his wares. I don't know if I sold the last one.
Can I carry it?
These are manacles designed for a human, so yes.
Yeah, okay.
It does come in a small kind of wooden box that he just kind of puts it in. They are the type where the hands are linked by a chain, and then there's a chain in the center that links the feet, so it's all one kind of piece. There is also a rod that can be applied so that there's no movement if you don't want the chain. So it can be fixed or it can be chained. So either way works. This will cost you about 20 gold pieces.
Oh, that's good.
Pure steel.
I'll take it. You have a case for it or something?
Yeah, you can keep the box. There's a small kind of box where they all fit in. Just put manacle set in your inventory and 20 gold. Take out 20 gold.
I have some manacles.
He just looks, and then there's a human guy who just asked for poison, which is pretty standard. But then he sees a little gnome with the most innocent looking face asking for manacles, and he just
Yeah.
Well, he was technically the first customer, so he got the powder if you wanted. And he just
No,
leaves.
no. See ya.
Good seeing you. He just starts moving away very quickly. Godiva just looks at everyone and can we get going now?
Yeah. I'm good.
She starts moving. As soon as Sinn hears that your cart is moving, he just moves forward again, back on the road. Two other things you meet for the first day. One of them, not a merchant. It is a broken down cart that's kind of missing, not missing one wheel, but the wheel's clearly about to break and it's just being forced. But they're just trying to force it in. It looks like they've been robbed, and there are a few arrows on the side, and there's one of them that's kind of hurt. You can see Sinn immediately just stop on the side. He throws a bag of gold at the people, takes out the arrow, just heals the wound, and then gives them a wheel, like a spare kind of wheel to replace. You just hear the last thing that you hear from him is just, "There's a town not too far from here, just stop there. Get him some real help." Then he just goes back up in the cart. And then he leaves. You can see that that group that he just helped, they're kind of replacing the wheels. I'm assuming none of you want to do anything with that. The last thing that you see before this day sort of ends, yes?
Doesn't Godiva have mending?
She does.
Might be able to help them faster if she did use that.
Yeah, for the wheel, I stupidly didn't get mending.
If you want to ask her to stop. Actually,
An artificer without mending though.
Actually, let me check if she does. I'm not actually sure she got that. No, she does not.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No one's got mending on your group.
When shall I get the new?
You don't get a new cantrip, although you can replace it when you level up.
Really? Is that how artificers do?
I think so.
That me being bad artificer.
Not sure though. Might be wrong. But that's how I remember it to be.
Lorenz,
But
can you text Heloise that she can join in whenever? Because she was asking.
She
I
has a
forgot.
test. She says she has a...
No, she was asking if she can join in whenever.
Oh, okay.
Like right now. She was asking if she can still join.
Oh yeah, I can. You can replace one.
Yeah, she's actually watching us right now. I'm not...
Oh, just tell her to join. Okay. While you're traveling. Is it the underground crack dealer? Okay, she is on. I did not see that. Alright. Okay, so, traveling forward, the last thing after that group. The last thing that you see, oddly enough, is a strange looking orcish red-skinned orc with huge tusks that have clearly been kind of cut off. Let's call it history, just passive to see if you know what that is.
12.
Oh, I think I get good. Yeah, I got 25.
25. Okay, so no one else. Okay. Halvic, you don't travel a lot, but you have read about different cultures. You know, it's a pastime thing you learned. When an orc kind of loses their tusks or doesn't have their tusks, there's one of two things. It's either by choice, essentially he's not part of a tribe, and he just doesn't want to, show off tusks. But normally that's a half-orc thing. The second one is that he's been banished from a tribe and is not allowed to grow them until he redeems himself. It's one of those two. And given that he does not look like a half-orc because of his much larger nature, probably got kicked out of a tribe. He's traveling on a singular, large, much larger than yours horse, carrying one gigantic battle axe on his back and a broadsword tied to the side of the horse. A large broadsword in a sheath as he moves forward. He, for the record, does not look like what's there? He doesn't look like he's going to kill you if you approach him, is what I'm trying to say. He just looks like he's having a bad day. But you don't have to approach him.
I wouldn't. even though anyone wants to.
No, thank you.
Approaching the orc. Alright.
Probably vanished because he was the village idiot or something. I don't know. Let's not deal with it.
What about Scarlet? You want to talk? You want to talk to the large orc who looks like he was banished from his tribe?
Does he have anything else that looks interesting in his cart?
He doesn't have a cart. Just a horse, the big great axe, and a huge broadsword to the side.
A big great axe and a broadsword, you say?
Wait, maybe it's the brother of the orc that they're friends.
Stone Crusher is green.
Wait, Stone Puncher! Crusher is his brother! Oh,
You got-
Smasher.
Well, technically they're both green.
You got it. Anyway. Stone Puncher is green, and so is his brother. Yes.
I will look at him, but I won't make an effort to try to catch his attention. I'm just going to see if he notices.
If you're gonna blatantly look at him, you just
Yeah, I don't have the delicacy to actually be subtle
you've been
about anything.
blatantly looking at
He just
everyone.
I
looks
don't
and
have
then
the subtlety.
he does look back.
I'm a fire genasi.
He does
I'm
look
gonna
back, but and then he just doesn't. He waves back, but clearly doesn't know what's going on, and then he just move. He's just gonna keep moving.
Okay, so he doesn't take it as a
We're moving the
challenge.
opposite way, right?
Yeah, he's moving your.
Like,
He's moving
our
towards
way,
you.
or-
He's moving towards you, meaning you're going opposite directions.
That's fine. If we were moving towards the same way, I would have stopped. Wanted to talk with him, but I don't want to impose.
Rolf suggests we don't open up another quest line and finish this quest.
You don't want to keep stalking with people. It's the first time I actually took interest in someone.
Okay, fair point.
So he is just moving forward.
Okay, from now on, Rolf will refrain from talking with NPCs, okay?
It's not.
Just finish the main
What
quest.
does NPC even mean? But it's not exactly a bad thing. You've been making good connections recently.
Yep.
Rolf
I'd
is an
say it's
isekai
more of
insert.
your quirk. Isekai insert.
So, are you
It
talking
is.
to him or just let him pass? He clearly doesn't know what you're doing with the
No.
waving. He just waves back.
Oh, he doesn't understand
Yeah.
the concept of greeting him, kind.
You
Just
don't know.
making his day.
What I mean
better or
is he doesn't know why you're waving at him. And it looks you know the face of a person who waves back because it's the polite thing to do, but he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
A polite
I know now.
quirk,
I know how
though.
to-
It's actually cute.
That awkward moment when someone says hi and recognizes you, and then you don't recognize it. It's just,
You
and
don't.
then he's got a
You
face.
just
On,
wave back. Yeah.
he's just got a face on him like, "Do I know you?" And then he just keeps moving to avoid the
Mhm.
awkwardness.
Fair. But I will look at him, like, as soon as we cross ways, I'm going to, like, maybe, I'm not sure if it's polite, but I will, like, take out a few of my, like, a folded, bacon. You know, the elk meat that I have been saving from before, and then I will look at him and say, "Hey, traveler, want some?" Well, we're about to cross ways,
Okay.
like, we're close to each other.
He looks at you, pulls out from his pouch what looks to be. It would be a steak if you cooked it, but it looks like freshly killed. Trade. Not good with cooking. Usually eat raw.
He sounds a lot like a friend I know. He sounds a lot like someone I know.
Scarlet, you want? He's asking if you want to trade because he pulls out what looks like a steak that isn't cooked because he doesn't know how to cook.
I'll give you something better. Hold on. I'm going to take this steak. Then I'm going to use produce flame to try to burst it.
I think
into
she's
cooking.
contemplating on the possible friendship and outcome of receiving the steak.
I mean, we could share it. You want to share it? I can actually cook. I'm pretty good at it.
The more you talk, the more confused he is. And produce flame is not enough to cook a steak. It takes hours to cook
I
a
thought
steak.
it would be. No, it doesn't. It takes 3 minutes from both sides. We cook steak.
Wait, how are you gonna cook it? Like rare, medium rare,
Medium rare.
medium rare?
It takes 3 minutes. It is actually a very precise thing to cook.
He's an orc. He wants it burnt.
5. Okay, fair. Fine. I'll just take the
Here's
steak
the
and I'll
thing.
give him the bacon.
You're gonna cook it while your carts are passing by each other 30 miles an hour. Who said you had 5 minutes to cook a steak?
Yeah, just.
I would
throw it
expect. I mean, he would. That's fine. I'll just trade it. Sure. I'll just give him the pocket bacon and I'll take the steak and say, thanks.
He just nods and
I'm gonna salute at him and then we're gonna.
leaves.
Well,
Okay.
looks like I have steak. I'm gonna cook it on the cart.
Okay, you can cook the steak, which can serve as semi-dinner. Eventually, as the night falls, it's not yet dark. You figure you can take perhaps another 30 minutes on the road before it gets dark. But Sinn kind of parks to the side, finds a spot, and then just sets up camp. He cuts the day's travel about 30 minutes short. I'm assuming you're gonna follow suit and not go forward.
Yeah, we will.
Alright. He's making his camp. Just looks at you all, says, do you need help with a fire? Do you have it?
Well,
We'll take care of it.
Got it.
we basically have a walking campfire with us, so problem.
That's
Fair
not
point.
entirely wrong.
You
I
just-
will look around for dried wood.
you gather a few things, leaves, dry wood, and the larger logs to hold it together and start making fire.
Yep.
Sinn just kind of sets. He doesn't have a tent actually, but he does look like he's sitting down and meditating while sort of ritual chanting something. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, actually, I want to listen in on what he's saying. Like, can I understand what he's chanting?
Make an
No.
Arcana roll if you want to.
Oh, fuck.
I will go out to
Okay.
hunt.
That's a standard.
While
Roll your Arcana.
waiting for,
Hold
while
on.
waiting for
Hold on.
Scar.
Godiva, your background's a little loud. Also,
I'll fix that, but
roll your Arcana.
I got a 13.
Okay. He is. You don't recognize it, but he's chanting some sort of spell. It's probably a ritual spell. You don't fully understand the workings of magic, but it is you know enough to know that he's doing a spell of some sort. And to do a spell like what he's doing would take about 10-11 minutes, give or take, of uninterrupted chanting. But you haven't interrupted. Halvic, what do you want to do?
While waiting for Scar who is hunting, I'll try to figure out the things for the hand cannon.
Make an intelligence check.
Just scribbling things. Oh, that's not 20.
Okay.
Which is
The first thing that you need to decipher is how to make a small casing, because a bullet of a cannon is very simple. It's a steel ball, you just have to minimize it. The first thing you need to decipher is a proper casing and triggering mechanism, because there's no point in having a handheld cannon if you're still gonna light it up manually with something. Because if one hand's holding the cannon, the other hand is not free. The other hand needs to produce fire somehow, and that's going to take a while. It kind of defeats the purpose. So you are more or less close enough to figuring a sort of design of at least how it looks handheld. And you figure the next things you're going to need to figure out are how to ignite gunpowder
Yeah,
without a wick, how to kind of figure out the machinations of the trigger, and generally how to not make it explode while you're holding onto it, because that you feel like it will. So that's where the trial and error is going to come in, is how much gunpowder do you actually put without hurting yourself or making it blow up
Good
in
thing
your
I
hand.
have a mage hand.
Um,
Good thing I have a mage hand.
Very true. But you do figure out a lot over the night. Scarlet, you managed to hunt some food. Eventually, as you return, you realize that Sinn has created a half dome around himself and his cart just...
Would I recognize this kind of
Magic?
spell
No.
from my master? Okay,
He never did that. You're a barbarian.
fair. We are barbarians.
He does, however, it's semi-transparent, translucent, so you can see through it, but not clearly. He does kind of peek his head out of it. Just- You can stay in here once you're ready to sleep. No bandits can get you through here.
Want some food?
It is a tight fit, though. I'm good.
Fair.
And
I'm going to
goes
drop
back
it and
in.
start skinning the deer that I caught. So,
Deer meat now.
elks.
At
We've
some
had
point,
that.
we're
We got
gonna.
steak, right?
Elk. We've had elk.
You only
before.
had the
No, we
small
had
steak
elk.
for dinner, but this is sort of you can salt the meat and then. Which
Mhm.
reminds me, I need to pay you. I need to make you guys pay for salt at some point. But you can salt the meat and keep
Salt
it
is very
preserved for a
cheap.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're gonna use it for everything you do, and salt was a very, 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 very expensive commodity in the Middle Ages, because that's the only way they could preserve meat.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start skinning it.
You guys need to talk over anything. If you do join him inside, according to him, you don't get attacked, so there's no need to keep watch. But it is
just in case.
it is a 10-foot dome, so
Mhm.
it's a really tight fit.
That only
Just-
brings us closer in this friendship together.
Yeah, I think he hates us. I think he made it very clear that he hates us.
Yes. Just in case, Rolf is gonna collect all of the leftover bones from dinner and then gonna use it for a bunch of tripwire alarms. Just in case. Perimeter.
I will allow you to borrow Halvic's Tinkerer tools to make the alarms, but you need to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Are you
Well,
proficient
it's
with
doing
Tinkerer's
this-
tools?
No, I am not. And that is 7 plus 8. So it's 7 plus 3. 10.
That is enough to make a screwed alarm where if something steps on it, it would ring the bones like a chime, just that you can hear.
Okay.
That's enough to get a small alarm system going.
Okay.
Do I know how to preserve the skin of the animals that I've been hunting? Basically, turn them into a cloak or
Taxidermy?
taxidermy. Not
You-
exactly taxidermy. More just like I just want to fashion them into a cloak.
Well, yeah, but it's in the same field as taxidermy.
Oh.
You are an outlander, I'd say yes.
Okay. That's it. I'm just been
Do
keeping
you
them in
have-
case we need a blanket or something.
However, I will also ask, do you have leather workers tools?
No.
Then you would not have the equipment necessary to do so.
I'm not gonna make them at the moment. I'm just like
Yeah, no,
basically
the
making sure that they don't
preservation of
smell.
it to keep them from becoming just skin requires the leather workers tools. So
You could
don't
put
have
it on the
tools.
barrel.
You can also put in the barrel where it doesn't rot. However,
Mhm.
again, if you recall, the barrel is designed to hold liquid, so you guys have to force it in.
get inside there.
And you stuff it through the barrel, which hopefully you do not
Rolf
break.
would just like to
Gonna-
point out, we can get it
Chill.
in, but how do we get it out?
Yeah,
Yep, that's the point. Like I already shoved it in. Like, how do I get this out? Nah, I'll worry about that next time. I'm just gonna keep shoving it in.
well, all your
That
food
doesn't
is
sound
now,
right without context.
all your mead and whatever you can sell is now gonna taste a little bit like dead animal.
You can clean it. It's prestidigitation can take care of it.
No, it can't. It can't.
Really?
Prestidigitation
The answer to
cleans a
everything is
liquid,
yes.
but if the liquid itself all is mixed in with blood, there's nothing to clean because that is what the liquid is now.
So can someone please talk me out of the shit that I'm doing?
Nope, you've already done
You
it.
know what?
You've
You know
already
what?
done
Yeah, Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
We're gonna have-
Halvic is just in the dome
On second
sleeping.
thought, Rolf did kind of point it out that how you can get it out. So I'm gonna say that halfway through he tells you that.
valid point. God damn, this is such a waste of perfectly good skin, though.
Buy
Think we can
leather
come
workers
across and
tools.
sell this to someone?
It's gonna rot by the time you
The
find.
next day.
Yeah, but you can keep on to it. But at some point, you're gonna throw it if you don't find someone to sell it to.
That's fine.
Just remember that whoever you
That
sell
should
it
be
to
fine.
has another day's travel to get to the nearest town. Assuming you meet them in the start of the morning, so there might not be anyone who's willing to buy it either.
Well, I suppose that leatherworking can be a new hobby. I have been sewing before. Huh. I'm gonna just leave it for now. I will make sure to hunt again next time.
Okay, Rolf just found out you actually have a lady side to you. Yeah, nice to know.
I have been taking... Just because I'm good at fighting doesn't mean I'm not a lady, Rolf. I'm gonna lightly smack him on the head and I'm just gonna walk back to the camp.
Oh.
It's not the good at fighting thing that's the problem. It's things like that.
And those thick thighs that you have.
God damn it!
Thunder thighs.
But yeah. Where did I hurt Ruby? Thunder dice. Fuck.
So,
You guys suck.
do you guys want to take his offer to stay in his dome, or you want to camp out?
I'm already there.
Okay.
Halvic, get your ass out of there. We're gonna train. I'm gonna drag him out.
Hey, am I able
You-
to like look for
Do we
mushrooms
still
for a
have
while
time to
before going back?
Make a nature check.
The friendship dome.
Make a nature check,
Is
sure.
everyone able
Nature
to
check.
fit?
Sorry, what was it?
Okay.
Is everyone able to fit
Okay, I
within
got
that
a
10
16
foot
plus
Yes.
420.
10-foot radius, so 20 foot across. So if you kind of take different parts like a clock, you will fit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Rolf's gonna chill and smoke a pipe or something.
Godiva, what did you roll?
Maybe
I
smoke
rolled
the
a
white
16
powder
plus
you took
420.
from earlier.
No, just
Yeah.
regular tobacco. Does tobacco exist here?
Yes.
Okay,
It
pipe
does.
smoking isn't tobacco.
Okay. Godiva, you find a bunch of edible mushrooms. So regular kind of mushrooms that you can add.
Oh, good God.
Just
yes.
mushrooms.
Okay.
You find about 7
Okay.
of them that are edible. You find 2 that are going to need a specific item on your inventory. 2 of them that are the same kind. And because you rolled high enough, these are called these are just called blood these are just called crimson mushrooms. There's no actual name for it because they're
Okay.
kind of rare.
Okay.
Eating them as they are is kind of adding spice to food. It's very
I'm typing this.
crimson mushrooms.
Okay.
Eating them as they are is very spicy. Liquefying them and then mixing them with just a little bit of water, salt water specifically, makes them into this weird potion that boils someone's blood over the course of 24 hours. The salt reacts to the
That
magic.
is so metal.
The salt water reacts to the magic in the mushrooms, and if it gets into their bodies via drinking, via ingestion, or even stabbing an implement with them, it makes their blood boil over the next 24 hours, and eventually they die from it.
Is it traceable?
Well, there's a number of magical effects that can do that, so no one would... Not everyone
Okay.
would necessarily know that, hey, a mushroom did this. Because there's a number of
Mhm.
magical
But a
effects that can
mushroom
do the
can
same
do
thing.
this.
A mushroom can do it, but so can wizards.
Causation. Correlation, not causation.
I
You
see,
find
I see, I
2
see,
of
I
them.
see, I see.
They're considered very rare, very dangerous, and they're considered to be used only as a spice. However, it is not advised to use them as a spice because if you accidentally drink salt water, if any kind of salt water gets into you, or if your saliva sort of makes salt water, whatever happens, if salt water gets into you
Okay.
within 24 hours of ingesting the mushroom before you are able to excrete it from your system, it will trigger.
Does that
Okay.
include soup with salt in it?
No, would that kind
Yeah.
of salt water? Technically, the
Yeah.
trigger is salty liquid, so
Technically
yes.
speaking.
Like water with.
Yes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because,
As
almost
long-
any soup you need to put salt in. So
Yeah, so if you eat that with something, with basically a salty liquid is specifically what you need. A salted kind of liquid. it will kill you. Which is why it's not very advised to actually eat.
Interesting.
Normally served with steaks
Okay.
and fresh water.
Okay.
But you find those
Okay, so I
things.
take them.
Yep. You pull them out. Just touching them kind of feels
Thank
like touching
you.
a pepper. There's a bit of spice and heat in your hand as you put them in the bag. You are inside the dome, which you now realize from the outside you saw
The
a
friendship
translucent
dome.
the friendship dome. From the outside you see a translucent dome where you can see vague silhouettes of the inside. From the inside it is perfectly transparent and you can see everything on the outside, making you more alert. And inside the dome you do not feel the cold of the air. It is a moderate room temperature in here. Comfortable. Despite the fact that he put out his fire
Wow.
a while back.
This is oddly convenient and I love it.
It is a good spell.
Imagine
I'd like to
never
go inside
having
the
to pay
dome.
for like
The room?
Yes.
An inn? It is actually pretty convenient, yeah.
I got it
Although
a
I
while
never
back.
did-
I'm lagging. Oh no.
You are. Scarlet, go ahead.
Although this might sound prejudicial, but I never really pegged you for a spellcaster. Though you do summon your sword out of nowhere, so.
I partially am, but this is not mine. It's from a book. There have been a number of instances in my younger days when I and my friends would get robbed on the streets, trying to sleep, especially in dangerous areas like this. So we gathered all our money and bought a book. Learned it and figured out how to cast spells like this. They take forever to do, but it keeps you safe at night. Barring
very
spellcaster
comfortable.
attacks.
Yeah, fucking spellcasters.
Pretty deep.
But yeah. Thanks for humoring me. I'm gonna grab Halvic.
Wanna turn on the pipe?
I don't smoke.
Gesturing out tobacco. Okay. It's yourself.
I will try to reach out for the pipe. Then I'm gonna ask for Rolf. Give me one.
Okay, here's
take-
tobacco. Then toss the bag. If you ever need
Just-
more.
Nah, I just need a drag.
You have a limited supply
Been
of
a
this,
while.
by the way. The tobacco, not the
Yeah.
pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. I'm gonna pass it back and I'm gonna drag Halvic. Come on, let's train.
You can go in and out of the dome freely, and the smoke does kind of leave the
Goes-
room.
Well, at least the smoke is not magical. Let's go.
You begin training Halvic, and once again, with basically one sword strike shoving him down, as he's still struggling to carry a long sword. Oh, I'm sorry, he doesn't have a weapon to use anymore. Mylaela's not here.
Aw.
Making a
Oh,
bit.
Because I'm gonna borrow Rolf's rapier.
Okay.
Yeah, Rolf's
Yeah,
extra rapier.
yeah.
Nobody has capacity to
Bring
ask
your
the
ass.
weapon guy for the weapons.
Yeah, this
That's
is.
Rolf.
Do you want to, Godiva? Ask him for a weapon?
Haven't we bothered him enough already?
Let's ask Godiva. What do you think?
Okay, fine.
No, what do you want to?
No, okay, so he can borrow a weapon already, right?
No,
From
I have a weapon to Rolf, and it's not me who's borrowing it.
Okay.
I have a weapon.
Yeah, because I feel like if I ask him, he's probably gonna say that I should ask his friend. So yeah, no, I can't. I don't have a good excuse.
All right.
He has a lot of weapons and he doesn't exactly use them, but
A rapier against
I'm
a
not
great
gonna say
sword.
that.
Oh, sorry, an S-stock blade against a great sword, or Rolf's backup rapier.
Wait, no, I am using my other weapon.
I'm lending him the rapier.
Okay, the regular rapier against a halberd.
Yeah,
the
the
regular
rapier deck.
A halberd, yes.
Yeah, regular rapier.
So here's the
Good
thing:
luck,
what happens with
Halvic.
your training?
Remember, it's a pokey weapon, not a slashy weapon.
So is the
I try to
halberd.
get close.
Halvic's never getting anywhere near.
It has a reach. I do have reach, so you want me to fight you with one hand? Give myself
But I-
disadvantage.
At some point,
Why did you
Scarlet.
Can we just switch weapons?
Godiva, 5 gold says that Halvic survives 3 hits. You won't?
Okay, so I'd like to remind you that I'm very poor. So
5
no.
gold says. But nah.
Make
I'm very poor.
Make it 5 make it 5 silver.
5 silver.
Okay, 5 silver says that Halvic survives 3 hits.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So Godiva's betting against
I have,
Halvic.
I have my shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Scarlet,
An attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
make an attack roll.
Attack roll, it's not athletics this time?
Well, you're trying to hit him.
That's very true. 15.
No.
First hit misses. Halvic's it's more by virtue of the fact that the halberd is not designed to hit something so small.
Yep, so tiny. Too tiny. Second is
You get 5 tries.
18.
Second hit.
If there's one thing you're good at, it's dodging, Halvic.
One more.
Miss.
I did miss. Mhm.
3 hits. Halvic survives.
3 hits.
Godiva, you take out 5 silver, and Rolf add 5 silver.
I missed all of them, actually. Like, stop moving.
Here's the thing. He's really hard to hit because of both the shield and his size, and you're using the wrong weapon to hit something small. At the same, but at the same time, there is absolutely no way he is
No
getting
way.
anywhere close to you with a rapier. He has
That's
neither
why
the
I need
strength.
horse.
He has neither the strength nor the dexterity to make use of that finesse weapon.
Well, if you're good at something, at least you're good at dodging. That's a skill in itself.
He
Hey, sorry.
Um,
How much
5 silver.
copper is in silver? Because I only have like 2 silver.
10
And I'm
copper is 1
Oh,
silver.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that instead. Thanks.
You know what? Never mind. I
I told you.
I mean, she has been
very
feeding you.
poor.
Godiva,
Never mind.
Godiva's, Godiva, Godiva,
5 gold.
Godiva's counting.
I can't believe a beggar actually felt sorry for you. That's how bad things are.
Godiva starts counting
I
copper
told you,
pieces,
this
and
is
Rolf
the
just kind of no.
No, never.
No, it feels
never
bad.
mind. Here's 5.
It's like counting
$5
pachinko
gold.
when you bet 5 pesos.
I'm just gonna give you 5 gold. Okay?
Rolf, take out 5 gold. Godiva, add 5 gold.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
I told you, it's all about the friendship.
How the turns have tabled.
I'm actually glad that
Oh, how the
I don't know any of
turntables.
this. That sounds actually heartbreaking.
Okay, here's the thing. Upon seeing the training, you see Sinn, you hear Sinn whistle as the horse kind of moves closer to you guys, almost on command. And the cart has a
Okay.
Sinn kind of just pokes his head out. It says, "Open the door. Take the large sword on the left of the staff you gave me. The one with the S hilt spikes on it."
I'm gonna run towards the cart.
You find the sword. It is a great sword. As you
Just
draw it
throwing
out
it
of
out.
its sheath, it has a red blade to it, almost like red steel.
Oh,
Oh, this is beautiful.
Make another attack roll
Okay.
with
On
advantage.
me?
Okay.
Yes, with advantage,
Fuck.
+3,
Go tell Sinn.
plus your proficiency.
Isn't that cheating?
I got a natural 20.
shield. No, it's not 20.
No, it will still.
Still.
Somebody gonna die
I'm
tonight.
going to.
I accidentally killed
Here's the
him.
thing. I'm just gonna say that you stop short of actually hitting him.
Yeah.
But as you take the sword and make a swing,
Mhm.
Halvic dodges, and from everyone's point of view, he should have dodged. Like that should not have hit. But midway through the swing, it's almost as if the sword pulls you closer to his neck, and you, with training, just immediately stop. But your sword is right on his neck, right behind the shield where he was blocking. Your strike was over to the shield where the shield was, but the sword sort of dragged itself and your hands away right to the neck.
Well, shit. I'm going to whip the sword in the side.
He just kind of moves, peers his head out again. Don't always rely on your ability to dodge. Sometimes you need to learn how to get hit.
So I should have just let Scar hit me?
If you're planning on learning how to fight, you're gonna have to learn how to take hits. A lot of them. I'm not the only one with a weapon like that. And that's mediocre compared to some of the things you might run into someday.
Would it be too much to ask or too obnoxious if I ask you what's the story behind this weapon?
It belonged to a genie. Ifriti. He was enslaving a town. I and a group of friends wavered around. Killed him. At the cost. I took his weapon.
Male one then.
Yes.
I see. Well, it is a stunning weapon. Thank you. I'm going to put it back in the cart.
Yep.
Before I do, I'm gonna look at him and just say, would you ever entertain the idea of having a spar with me?
He just kind of looked.
Oh, you're gonna get scared.
He pulls out a book. Gives it to Godiva. I leave this dome.
Okay.
It deactivates. Just read the markings in the book. Follow the instructions. And you'll be able to cast it.
Okay. I do exactly that.
He leaves
God, I hope I don't
the
fail.
he leaves the dome. Make an Arcana roll. Because you are casting a spell that's higher level than what you have access to. But it is coming
Of course.
from a book. But it is coming from a book,
Okay,
not
okay.
you.
Okay.
Halvic,
Managed
wanna make a
to
bet?
15 plus 4, so 19.
19.
Did
Okay.
Yeah.
You are able to continue to spell. It will take 11 minutes again, but you are able to understand the
Okay.
workings of the ritual to be able to cast it again. He just stands
These
up.
certainly are words.
He just stands up, pulls the spear
Very
out.
insightful.
He lets you use the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want this to be an actual spar, like actually hitting each other without pulling back, like you did with Halvic, or?
That
Okay,
would be
roll
so
initiative.
cool.
Didn't even get an
I
attack.
am raging before we
Yeah.
do battle. I'm raging immediately.
I'm gonna go to Halvic, wanna make a bet?
I mean, he can probably heal you too, right?
What?
Five
You
gold
can-
for Scar!
You're gonna go for Scar?
He has only 7 for his initiative.
Yeah!
21.
Okay.
You're first.
15 says Sinn.
You're about 15 feet away when he starts.
What?
Who would bet against Sinn though?
Oh, my
That's
fuck.
true.
No, bet on the conditions. Bet on the conditions.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
I'm...
Okay,
It's
okay.
Conditions, yeah.
Halvic's betting
Still,
5
You
gold
guys
on
are horrible
Scarlet.
people. Screw all of you.
Okay,
Just
Okay.
5 gold and Scar.
alright.
5
Scar-
gold on Scar. Okay, 5 on Sinn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scarlet, you're first.
Yeah. I am already raging, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to swing my sword immediately towards him. I swing my halberd immediately towards him.
Make it. Oh, you're using that. You're not using a sword then. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm using the sword. Sorry, I'm using the sword. I do want to use it. It's a gene weapon.
It's the same as your. It's the same as your great sword, but add a +2, and then you have advantage to the attack roll and the damage if you hit.
Got it. Come on, give me good rolls, babe. Yeah, not bad. Wait, do I get criticals at 19? Is that a rage thing or a warlock thing? I think it's a warlock.
No.
It's a warrior thing, I think.
19.
Um,
No, I don't think so.
No, not yet. Yeah.
19
Okay,
total
so
or 19.
no. Of course not. 19, not 19 plus 6, 7, 8 plus 8.
That hits.
Mhm.
The damage of the sword is 2d6. 2d6
Wow.
plus 3 plus 1d6.
2d6.
Plus 3 plus your
2d6.
strength.
That's sad. 2d6
Plus
plus
3
3,
plus your strength.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 1d6.
Yes.
13. All that rolls and I just got a 13,
13.
but that's fine.
Okay. The
Plus
sword
2, my rage.
15. I
Mhm.
do have a sheet for him, okay? The sword goes through.
Mhm.
Goes through the armor. He staggers back a bit. It is his turn.
Yeah.
The spear segments into a whip midway through his swing as it wraps around you. I'm not even gonna ask, but I'll just tell you it's a 26.
Yeah, it hits. Definitely hits.
Weapon. That's enough. 17 points of damage. Magic.
I have resistance.
To everything. Bear to
Mm-hmm. Rage.
9, 8.
Spirit totem.
8. 8 is half. I need you to make a strength athletics roll.
Strength athletics. Oh crap.
Against
I
a
failed.
15. Failed. Okay,
I
so you
failed. I
take
got an 8.
you take 8 points of damage, and as the spear hits you through, as the spear doesn't stab you, the spear head, the whip kind of scratches you on the back to the front, and it, as it wraps around you, the spearhead lunges into your shoulder, locking you in place. You're effectively restrained.
I can still attack. But I do
Oh.
have disadvantage.
You can attack, you have disadvantage, which cancels the advantage of the blade.
There is.
Or
Is
you can
the
use your
whip-
turn.
Bladed.
Oh, the segments?
So
No,
I
it's
can-
just a
yeah.
spearhead that's there.
On my turn, can I grab it and pull him towards me while holding the sword in front of him? In front of me.
Okay. You're still at disadvantage, though. So
Mm-hmm. But I'll do that.
you do have advantage because you're raging, so straight roll. It's an athletics.
Straight and
Context,
me.
this looks pretty sexual, actually.
Mother of God,
True.
15. Everything looks sexual in
He
both sides,
resists.
just a sexual
Tries
filter.
not
As
to
you-
get the
As you pull him one step closer, but he pulls back. But that is your attack to drive at.
Mm-hmm.
On his turn, he is not trying to kill you.
Wow, that's really nice to know.
But
I did say spar.
He
Yeah,
tried
like
to
what
kill
you're trying to-
Halvic though indirectly kanina.
There's a
That's
reason the
true.
sword stopped.
Mhm. There's a reason the sword stopped.
Make one more athletics roll for me.
Crap. Okay. That's a 21.
Okay, you resist.
21, yeah.
You do resist. You feel a pull towards you, but you plant your feet on the ground. It kind of feels like he was about to toss you all the way across to a tree. But it doesn't work. So he uses this extra attack to...
oh, he's at that level.
Yeah, what did you think he was? He releases the grip. And then his extra attack, he kind of pulls it back to your back, and it hits you again because it's a 22.
Oh, crap.
15 points of damage halved is 7
7.
on the back, and make one more athletics. Oh, yeah, one more athletics roll. He still has a bonus action.
Son of a...
12.
It was already a 17, but it got turned into a 7. I did get a 12.
You got a full 12. Okay, then you kind of
Mm-hmm.
brush it off. You're not restrained anymore. Your turn. You want to keep
Yep.
going.
I'm going to... I'm going to run towards him, close the distance between us, and I'm gonna hit him.
Make an attack roll.
Make sure that he can't use his whip on me, that kind of close.
Make an attack roll. Remember, it does turn into a spear.
You know... That's true. You know, with this kind of weapon, everything sounds weirdly sexual. That's a 11.
You want
No.
me to
Wait.
throw the manacles?
No, I have an advantage. I have advantage now. Because I'm not restrained anymore. Right?
Yes. 11 plus strength plus 3 plus proficiency.
11 plus strength, plus attack bonus at 16, 17. Plus 17.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you don't hit him. As you run, you telegraph your attack and he sidesteps. It's his turn. He takes a few steps back from you.
Away from melee? Do I get an opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm. Dirty.
Not on his AC. He takes his shield and it scratches the shield. As he moves back, you see his hands start to glow. You've seen Godiva do
shit.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, isn't magic cheating?
It's a spar and you're using a magic weapon.
It is a spar.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, but like,
And I
we were
am
hoping
raging,
you'd
so-
even the play. Okay, yeah, okay.
I
got
am
a point, got a
raging.
point.
Well, the point of giving Scarlet the sword was to teach you guys how to take hits. And not to, in this case, not to rely on weapons. And trust me, he's taking it easy
Well,
because I didn't cast Hex.
Yeah.
This
I
is-
figured as
well,
much.
This is their duel anyway, so I got money on this, so
Well, you're
Go
about to become
in.
5 gold richer because he just dealt 21 points of force damage, half to 10 to Scarlet.
oh,
Now, to how many points?
Half to 10. I think you're resistant to force as well.
Yes, I am resistant to everything. But one.
So, he deals 10 points of the force damage. Give me 1 sec. He has a lot of HP.
Yeah.
The only reason she's
I'm a
surviving all of this.
barbarian. My highest stat is con. I have lower strength than con actually.
What the hell is? Okay. So, the spear kind of 4 beams of Eldritch Blast. Godiva, you 4. Godiva, you've seen you do that same spell, but you only have 1. He just shot out 4 from one hand, and then he just kind of looks at you.
Is that allowed?
yeah, I think cheating actually, but hey,
Is that allowed?
hey, 5 gold is 5 gold.
You never said.
Gold.
You never said this wasn't
That's true.
this wasn't for. You cannot use magic. No rules were established.
Again, and I am raging, so
That's true.
And
that's
she
true.
is raging.
Yeah.
He does look, however, nods and then just kind of says, "Tough. No wonder you've survived so long."
of course.
Just nods.
Going
Your
to
turn.
lunch.
That's one nice thing he said.
I'm going to. Can I
Giving-
feign my attack? Trying to look like I'm gonna stab him, but I'm going to grapple him and pin him down.
Make a deception check. Deception versus insight.
Not exactly.
Wait, I just grab everyone and close everyone's eyes. Kids, look away!
What the fuck, bro?
I'm like, hides my goose like, these are unholy things we're seeing. Be a good boy. Don't see
Here's the
these
thing.
things.
In order to be able to in order to be able to deceive him, you'd have to actually try, which means you're midway through. So you guys still have to make the athletics roll. However, you are at disadvantage now because he realizes what you're trying to do.
Wait,
But
disadvantage, but I am raging.
Yeah, so
I have
straight
advantage on strength checks.
roll. 19.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
No,
18,
I failed.
18. Okay.
Failed.
You tried to grapple, shoves you out of the way. That is your attack. So I'm debating whether to go all out or not. Nah.
Do it!
I mean, do it.
Would
but
Scarlet-
without killing? of course.
Would Scarlet-
do it?
Would Scarlet be telegraphing that she wants him to stop holding back because you at some point you realize that he's holding back? Would you,
Oh, she's grinning really widely. Like, you know, that excited kind of adrenaline rush kind of grin? She's doing that.
so okay. You see a bangle on
Somebody's
his
gonna
wrist.
die.
You see a bracer on his wrist glow. And then you see his hand, and your body's surrounded by a necrotic kind of energy that's restricting your muscles. His other hand glows, and then there's a sort of black lightning that's surrounding your body as well. And it's starting to hurt. And then he takes a swing. 19.
Fuck is this?
And
Hits.
17. Oh, that's low.
Hits.
I'm gonna roll damage just so you know how much, but since he's not trying to kill you, we're gonna ignore the fact that it might go over your total HP. Plus proficiency.
Oof. That's all I can say. Oof.
Proficiency 5. plus
I'm
3.
fucked.
That's code for you could have died, bro.
Yep. I
So,
could have killed you, but I didn't.
Scarlet, how much HP do you have? Because right now
38.
he just dealt 47 points of damage.
Not enough for permakill, right?
Your total HP is 38?
Yes, it has to be more than half.
Yeah,
my
it has to
HP.
be. No, it has to be your. After getting you to 0, he has to deal at least your maximum HP. So no, he's not gonna kill you.
No.
But as he takes his spear and just basically stabs you, it looks like a basic stab through your gut, and you don't feel much because you've been hit there before. But as the stab hits, the black energy starts seeping into your body, and then it starts causing every muscle in your body to start aching and hurting, and in tremendous pain as you pass out. The rest of you see Scarlet just pass out and completely unconscious as Sinn immediately drops his spear, pushes Scarlet forward and puts his hand on the scar and starts healing it. Scarlet, you can have. He'll give you full HP. He can. He'll revive you essentially to full HP as a hand and a healing light goes through your body, and there's a small warmth relieving you of the pain. He stands up and offers you a hand.
Thanks.
Rolf has 5 gold. Halvic has -5.
Yeah.
Takes.
What the hell was that?
Ow.
A few
Okay, that was
things.
so intense. I love.
A few things I learned. Not proud of how, but they become useful when needed.
Well, I'd say you can learn things from anywhere. It's about the fact that it's more of how you use it that matters. But thanks. That was extremely painful, but pretty fucking exciting. It's been a while since I last had a good fight.
You have to learn how to fight things like that. You're in a region where they're full of people like this.
Spellcasters.
No
Yep,
one ever
the bane
fights
of my
fairly anymore.
existence. That is true. This is why I'm gonna pat the pouch on my side. I do have certain tricks up my sleeve.
Good. Use them. You see Godiva has
Oh.
managed to summon finally summon the dome. And this is after
I've
you and
made a
Sinn.
friendship dome.
This is after you and Sinn have finished talking. He just looks at your friend's pretty talented.
She does have skill. Yeah, just a bit awkward. Do forgive us. We get excitable.
How
I'm
long have
sorry
you
about
all
the
been
shit that we
traveling?
caused you.
How long have you been traveling together? Weeks?
I'd say it felt like a few years, but probably a few weeks. Yeah.
You should probably start sparring not just with the little one. With everyone. Through sparring you learn people's strengths and weaknesses. For example, you're much stronger than I am, but I have magic to supplement that. Your team has strengths and weaknesses. You need to learn how to use them if you're going to survive together. A team's only useful if you know how each of them operates. Otherwise, you'll just get each other killed.
Understandable. Since we're going to travel here for the next few days, would it be too much to ask if you guide us with our training? Just enough until you get rid of us.
He takes
As
he takes the sword from you, by the way, and then when
Mhm.
you're talking while he puts it back in, I can do that. When you've gotten stronger and you've learned to fight no matter what you're carrying, if you find me again, I just might hand this sword to you. But first you have to learn to fight without it. First thing you gotta learn is how to fight with anything that you find.
We'll keep that in mind.
And
make sure you say goodbyes. I'm gonna have that sword pretty soon. I'm gonna go to Rolf. I'm gonna grab him by the shirt and pull him out of the dome. We're training. I'm gonna drag him out as well.
It is late. We will
late.
continue
Just
this.
5 minutes.
Are we not gonna take naps?
Okay.
Fine, God.
Yeah, chill. Here's a pipe. Relax. Smoke.
So, fine. I'm still full of adrenaline, alright? Sparring like that kind of gets me excited, but fine. I'm gonna snatch the pipe and I'm gonna smoke.
You want something to spar with?
Yeah.
He leaves the dome again, beckoning you to follow. Puts his hands together.
I'm gonna give the pipe back to Rolf.
Starts focusing on something. In his hand, as he focuses, there's a small black orb that arrives. Kind of leaves it in space. Takes out his spear and he slashes through it. There's sort of like a rip in reality. Just something crawls out of it. It's a large ape-like creature. As it's crawling out, you can hear his voice deepen into a gravelly, near-demonic voice as he calls out for a Balgura. You just kind of hear him saying, Balgura! As this thing comes out. It's not that hard. And you have the sword. We don't have to play out the fight, but I will make you make a series of athletics rolls. See how well you do.
Yeah, thank you.
This is so surreal.
11.
She wonders why we don't see her as a lady.
Natural 20.
11 total?
11 at first and then a natural 20 after.
Yeah, but the 11 is the total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You win the first one. Make another one.
25. Natural 20.
You still win that. And the third one?
20. Dirty.
No, you still win that. Doesn't have that impressive an athletics. It does get a few hits on you just by virtue of being a demon. As it strikes you and claws you, the rage kind of prevents the pain from seeping in as you take the sword that he's given you and start slashing it. And at first you try to outmuscle the creature and realize that it is much stronger than you. And you realize that physically speaking, you are much stronger than Sinn, but he also beat you. So then you remember what he said and you start playing dirty. You kick some dirt in his eyes. You start cutting the tendons of the legs and start slashing him from the bottom, and then eventually drive the sword down through his skull. And then you see its entire form just turns into black ichor like demons do. Just
Yep. I'm just gonna flick the sword to the side. That was glorious. Gonna wipe the blood off it.
You're learning fast. Takes the sword
I'm
and
a good learner.
sheaths it, puts it back.
Mm-hmm.
He just points you to a patch of dirt that you can refill your bag with.
Thanks. I'm actually going to gather the ash again from the...
Yep.
Actually, I'll save that for tomorrow. But I'm going to go back. That was glorious.
He just kind of sits down with a small kind of chuckle, like almost a... what's the word? Reminiscing kind.
Remember something good?
This is a moment of friendship, you guys.
Friendship always starts when you start brawling with someone. I learned that from another group, actually. They always fight with people and they always end up becoming friends after.
Lady.
Again, Rolf, just because I'm a great fighter doesn't mean I'm not a good lady. But I am wearing a dress, aren't I? I'm going to show the dress that he
the
bought.
battle dress.
The glamour weave.
Okay.
You just
Wearing a dress, aren't I?
Glamour weave.
You're reminding me more and more of a violent friend of mine.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I take that as a good thing.
First time I met her, she tried to kill me. Now, generally speaking, you could say we'd probably die for each other.
So it is a good thing. Good to know.
He just have thinks to
Are we
himself.
gonna
for a bit.
hear more about that story?
No one's really asking, so you just kind of, as he answers to you, he just
Well, if
chuckles.
yes, she did say that, right? She said that out loud.
Good question.
Are you
Does she
asking
happen
Red
to play
Godiva?
a children's card game?
I mean,
No.
yeah. There's
Probably.
no fire, right?
No.
There's no
There is.
fire.
No. There's no fire.
There isn't? Oh, yeah.
Because the dome controls temperature, so you don't need a fire.
Because the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we playing cards?
The dome does
Anybody
have
want to
lighting.
play
I
with
mean,
Rolf?
we're already in the friendship.
Children's card game, anyone?
I'm going to
Sure.
look at Sinn and say, you'll get rid of us in a few days. Might as well get along with us for the next few.
I don't think I know this one.
And then you will learn. Come on.
Okay. Spare deck then.
Okay, you spend the night playing some children's card games,
Yeah.
and then
I
get
use
some
Fresh
sleep.
Digitation to create
Wait.
a fake fire, like a little fire
You can-
illusion thing, so that it looks like
you
we have
can
it.
you can light the fire. He did have a fire earlier before you put up the
Pretty
dome,
warm.
so you can kind of light it.
No
you
magic
can light
inside
that.
the dome
Warm.
too. So
Yeah, you cannot do magic.
Okay,
inside the-
sure.
No, you can do magic in the dome and out. Magic cannot come in or out of the dome, but you can do
Okay.
magic in the
Oh.
dome. So you can light the
Okay,
fire
okay.
in the center. Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Loser gets
light
to tell
a little
something true.
campfire and just.
Or- Losers get to reveal something about themselves. Nothing embarrassing.
Please continue.
While Godiva is playing the kazoo.
Oh god.
Alright. It's a card game. Let's call it an intelligence check. Who's playing against him?
Oh my god.
Wait, I thought we were doing a group game.
Yeah, I think it's a group.
Well, you said loser.
Loser
so-
gets to.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
lowest
the
intelligence roll.
bottom loser.
Okay, so
Lowest intelligence roll then.
okay, so it's a 2-1. Okay.
I'm digging my
I
own grave, aren't
have
I?
whoa,
14.
Oh,
19 plus
Okay.
intelligence.
11.
19 plus.
That's fine. 19
Damn,
plus.
we're-
Because he has a 14.
19 plus 3, that's 21.
21.
Yeah, 19
Halvic.
plus
23.
22,
23. 11. Godiva. Or are you just playing the kazoo in the background?
So I rolled a 1.
So,
Close
Godiva,
call.
Godiva very soundly loses.
Mm-hmm.
And
She was holding her cards up like upside down.
Yeah. I was
The
too
other way
busy
around.
kazooing.
so Godiva, according to Scarlet, you have to reveal something about yourself as everyone just looks at you expectantly.
Well, I guess I think you guys already know this, but I've been an aspiring kazoo player, but I also want to play the triangle. But also the reason for that is because I'm kind of looking for my family, because, you know, they promised me once we meet up, we'll finally form a band together. So I'm really trying my best to be good at it when we meet. If we meet. If they're still alive.
Triangle. It's really embarrassing.
You're going to play a triangle
Wanting
in
to
a
learn
band.
triangle. Yeah, that would be very embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing. It's super important. You gotta get the timing right, which I haven't gotten right yet, but I will.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were telling a story about being something embarrassing.
I mean, it is
I thought it was
embarrassing, so we'll
learning.
take it.
I thought talking about learning the triangle is it's so embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, so let's take it. We'll take it. Next round.
Yeah.
Make intelligence rolls.
Glorious.
Okay.
Hell. I keep getting lower.
He has
and
a
lower.
he has a 10.
Plus
I rolled a 19.
7 plus 3, that is a 14.
19.
17.
We got a stalemate.
You want to re-roll, or you want the two of you to say
Yeah.
something?
No, we're rolling.
Two of them say something.
Actually, yeah, we can do the same.
Two of them say
Well,
something.
We
Okay.
got the same. We
So who
kind of
goes
got
first?
a stalemate here, so you wanna go first?
What? What, Rolf?
No, no.
No,
Sinn,
him.
we got the same
They both
number.
got 10.
Okay.
See, I'm almost don't want to give out much because it kind of ruins the surprise. But I know. You're just gonna look and Alright. Anything specific you'd like to know?
Something you wouldn't tell other strangers. Something embarrassing.
I don't have a good track record against possessions.
Oh my god, my dog. Wait, so you always get possessed?
You mean
I've
you
found
always
a
lose
way.
your stuff?
No. I
Wait, what?
always get possessed. I
Oh.
found a few things that help with that, but early on, it was pretty bad. It became a running joke with a group I used to travel with. Not all paladins
That's
are
actually
wise.
pretty sad. I'm sorry. Paladin?
Yeah.
You're a paladin?
Yeah.
I mean, no judgment here, but oh shit! This is me shitting in meta. Oh my god!
Hey, you figured it out.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell him. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Not exactly embarrassing, but pretty bad either way.
One
But
of
bless
these
you, you will
days,
try.
one of these days, if you ever run into that situation and you end up accidentally killing one of these guys, then you'll understand. It worked
Fair.
out, but there were more than one instances where I almost chopped a friend's head off.
Concern.
God damn it, that's
See.
not exactly embarrassing. That's
But
dark.
it's good to know that he's not perfect, though.
That's true.
Well, I'm not gonna give the other thing because it's too. Well, you already know, so I can. If you beat him again, I'll give the
Mhm.
other thing.
Who knows? Like,
If you beat him again, I'll give
I
the other
admit-
thing.
there's something I'm not getting.
Okay, fair.
There's
Yeah.
some-
So you're a
No, it's
character
This is an
something-
inside thing,
it's-
'cause-
Yeah, it's something Jay would understand.
Okay. I see.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. One more round, I guess.
God damn it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Scarlet, you're supposed to say something. Scarlet's supposed to say something,
Yeah.
but keep your numbers.
Shit, embarrassing. Aw, can't I be wrong? I got a really bad
No,
one.
no.
God damn it. Okay. Shit, embarrassing. At some point when I was learning to handle a greatsword, I was swinging it really confidently and then I ended up stabbing myself.
How do you
I still have the
st-
scar.
Can
I
you
was trying
recreate
to
that?
lift it.
like
I
without
know,
the
I
actual
was-
sword? Without the actual sword?
No,
How do you do that?
I was very weak. I was trying to lift the great sword and then I ended up stumbling over because it was heavy. It fell sideways and I ended up cutting my stomach. Yeah, it wasn't really very pretty. It was actually very gruesome and I still have this scar. I just tell people that I got it from a really strong battle, but I actually got it from being stupid.
I
That's
like
it.
that.
Fair,
Like that.
Never again.
fair.
Okay.
So, what do you
next
guys roll?
game. Is
No.
it really? Can we really not
No.
really?
I got a 14.
I
Okay.
got a six. I got a 15.
15. Scarlet.
8.
Well, Rolf is safe.
God.
Um,
God.
God damn it, Rolf, fuck you.
I mean, Rolf's
toss a
entire
rock to Rolf.
background was already sus and kind of embarrassing.
Scarlet, you lose because he got a 12.
I brought this upon myself, didn't I?
You really did.
Mm-hmm. Friendships, right? They be weird. They be really
Friendship dome.
Another embarrassing story there. When we were younger, I cut my hair really short, and people have been calling me my brother for the next few months until I grew it out. That's why I never cut my hair ever since. They keep mistaking me as a guy.
Okay, that's actually
That's
pretty
it.
cute.
No, it was really bad. They just say that my brother is more feminine than I am, and it kind of fits, so I didn't cut my hair ever since. Let's go to sleep. I'm gonna lie down after that.
Okay. The night out, card games and embarrassment. You sleep. You awaken the next morning. The dome dies and kind of disappears the moment Godiva leaves it. There is a small lake nearby for anyone who would like to take a shower, clean themselves up.
And
Rolf,
mongoose.
Rolf says no.
I would.
No, I'm
Ladies
not-
first. Oh, okay. But you're saying no. Ladies first,
Wow, I see it.
and then the gentleman. As
Okay.
you move in, he
Goose.
gathers his things. The goose gets cleaned up and dries itself. He starts moving forward.
Where's the tuxedo?
We're gonna
Okay.
skip the next few days to keep this expedient, since you have accepted the offer to be in the dome, and since you did not piss him off enough for him not to offer the dome, you are you're relatively safe from any form of attack.
Friendship dome.
Um,
in between, can I practice my longbow, by the way?
Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's fine. That's
Yes.
fine. That's perfectly fine.
And in between, can I be like looking for mushrooms every night? I suppose.
Free nature checks from Godiva, free dexterity checks from Rolf, and free intelligence checks from Halvic.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Okay.
I'll keep asking him to train, since I did ask if he could
Sure.
watch over us train. So
Sure.
22.
Prepare
Okay.
montage. Rise it up.
Okay.
See you out of the tiger.
Let's start with Halvic.
15 and 18.
Okay. You're fairly confident you have the schematics of the way it's gonna work, the trigger mechanism and everything. Just now you need the parts, which you have to buy raw steel or pipes and makeshift it. Then you're gonna need a smith. You're gonna need a set of smith's tools if you don't already have it, and then you're gonna have to make it. And then once you make it, that's where the trial and error comes in, where the bulk of the expense is gonna go to try and kind of test the amount of gunpowder you need. But you have the basic concept down. It's now down to the trial and error phase.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Yeah.
Can I just give Rolf a list?
Yeah.
Well, once we come to Castermaine, just buy these things. Maybe I can start it off
Okay,
experimenting.
got it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Rolf, what did you roll for your dex checks?
Okay, hold on. 3, 12 plus dex. 3, 12, and 5. 3, 12, and 5.
You're getting there. You are hitting a bunch of wildlife, which Scarlet can use for food. The problem is you're trying to hit the tree that they were far away from. So you're sort of accidentally hitting targets. But you're
I
getting
mean, it's
there.
free food.
A few more nights. I'd say about 2 more nights of actual successful saves, and you'd probably be able to gain the proficiency. Godiva, what were your free rolls?
I got a 9, 22, 18.
Okay. You add 4 more of the edible mushrooms. Another
Nice,
3
nice.
of the blood mushrooms. And 1 unidentified. Just call it unidentified mushroom for now. The color of it,
Okay.
when you look at the stem and the dome, it's all one seamless color that looks like you're staring into space or a galaxy. It has that weird blue, sparkling white kind of color that looks like you're staring into a galaxy. You have never seen this before,
Okay,
nor
how
have
many
you
of
ever
those?
heard of it. 1 of them.
The mushroom out of space.
Just one. It's unidentified. You're not sure what it is.
Shrooms.
Sure. Space
Okay.
shroom.
Okay.
You find
It's
that?
like Mountain Dew all over
plus
again.
3 plus 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I need the four of you to roll initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
Since Scarlet
Okay.
asked him to train the four of you. Unless
Oh,
anyone
wow.
wants to
Yeah,
not be a
that
part of
20.
this.
That is 7 for me. 7 plus 4. But that's an 11.
7 plus 4. Okay. Rolf has an 11. Godiva, what's your total? Not 20 plus initiative bonus.
Sorry,
First
what's
thing.
initiative plus 3? 23.
23. Scarlet?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
As dirty as it can get.
Halvic?
19.
19. Okay, so you're after Scarlet. He is going first. So, here's the thing. Since Scarlet dragged you all into
No.
training, you're gonna have to fight him. All four of you.
Can I be on my
God.
horse?
Sure.
Oh,
Yes.
sweetie. No.
I'll use my defender now.
What's with the
You're
panic? Alright.
You'll be fine.
This is the friendship that I was looking for.
This is
Yes.
training.
It is the friendship
that
Scarlet.
you're gonna get.
It's the friendship Scarlet was looking for.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
okay,
Um,
okay.
First thing.
We're turned down a friendship roll. Okay, okay.
There's four of you.
This is me saying I made a mistake.
Oh,
Mom.
this is Scarlet against everyone.
No,
No, it's the four of you
this
against
is
him.
us against him.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
against Scarlet.
First
Okay.
thing. This is probably cheating.
Hardball.
Probably.
Fireball.
MVP
In a forest.
Scarlet, Scarlet,
No.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
When you asked him to
It's
train
like
with
from
you,
the get-go.
no. When you asked him to train with you, was the
Mhm.
context that you didn't want him to hold back to see how you guys work, or did you want him to kind of even it a little bit?
I would say I will leave it to
That's
his
really-
discretion. I just want to practice our team, see how our teamwork plays out, basically.
Okay. Okay, so let's put it this way. Deal 40 points of damage to him. And we will consider you the winners.
Ow.
Okay.
So essentially treat his HP as 40
I mean,
before
God,
everyone drops.
we guess.
The people
Okay.
the people who drop to 0,
Flashbacks to
You will
when
not-
I fell down.
the people drop to 0, you
Who
will
won't
not make
really
death
die
saves
permanently.
because he will not make death saves because he's not going to try and actually kill you, but he will incapacitate. So you don't need to make death saves, but your target
Reassuring.
is to
Love it.
deal 40 points of damage. He's going first, and the first thing that he does, standing 15 feet away from you, he floats 30 feet into the air.
I fucking knew it.
Of course.
And
Of course he does.
he's attacking. He's going to cast Hex on
This is
who has range. Scarlet is the big threat, but you don't have range. He doesn't know what Godiva is capable of, but he does know Godiva can cast spells. Rolf doesn't show that he has a bow yet,
Of course.
and he doesn't know what Halvic is capable of, so he's going after Godiva.
Of course.
No, he's going after Godiva. He's going out because Rolf only has an
Wait,
S
what?
stock. He doesn't know that Rolf has a bow. He's going after Godiva and Halvic, so he's attacking both of you. 19 to hit Godiva,
Danger.
and
Mom, we made a mistake.
19 and 24 to hit Godiva, and 27 and 22 to hit Halvic.
What does that mean?
To hit
Hits.
against your AC.
Not even
Godiva.
gonna
Am I
cast
supposed to
you.
do something?
Godiva,
When
you
do
are
you cast
taking
shield? When you, I mean, the timing of casting shield.
About to get attacked.
reaction when you're
When
getting
you
attacked. When you know what the number
When you
is.
say,
When I give you the number to hit, you can cast shield.
okay.
Godiva. You can cast shield if you want.
No, it wouldn't. It's just 24. It's 26 and 27.
Okay. Godiva. I'm not sure if you're down, but you are taking 23 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so I have 23.
Ooh.
You okay?
I love how I. Oh, okay. I still have like two
That's good.
2 points, I guess.
Halvic, you are taking
Damage.
19.
Okay,
Okay.
You should have taken me out of my misery from the get-go.
Godiva, it's your turn. What do you want to do? He's 30 feet in the air and 15 feet in front.
Oh god. Okay.
This is Scarlet's fault.
Probably like.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It is.
But I
isn't
don't
it?
regret
Okay.
anything.
Clearly my son and everything, they're just away. We just went out and suddenly this was all sudden, right?
No, this was sort of planned since Scarlet
Was
dragged you out
there-
and forced you to train with him. So this is all planned.
Okay. I thought this was like. Okay. I thought there was like no context. I was
No,
dragged
no.
out and then suddenly I.
No, this was planned. Like, this was planned.
Okay.
The premise being that you guys need to learn how to fight together and work off of each other. So what do you want to do?
Okay. Alright. Well, since he's 30 feet away, I could still reach him with
Absolutely.
Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so I try to.
And you can fly. You can
that.
fly.
And you can fly to meet him up if you want to. Make an attack roll.
Yeah, I actually.
Make an
No,
attack
because
roll.
if he does that, I feel like he's gonna hit me again and then I'll fall down. And that's gonna be the same death. Okay, roll. Oh, I'm sorry, how do I keep forgetting. What's the first thing I need to roll for that again?
It's a d20, and then on the page where your spells are,
20.
there's something called a spell attack bonus. You add that number.
On my spell, there's this. Okay. I roll a d20 first,
Yes. And
which
then you
I got
add
a
the.
14 plus an attack bonus of 6. That's a 20.
That's not hitting.
Great. Well, I
Flies
tried.
past him. Scar. Oh, no. Scarlet, what do you want to do? Eat your sword?
Yeah, so we're in front of him, right? I
You're in
actually have
front,
decent
and he's
intelligence, so I
flying
won't
30
do
in
that.
the air.
30 feet up in the air,
And
right?
15 feet in front. So give or take 45 feet angle. You're there. I'm not good with math, so
Yeah.
just assume.
I'm going to run across, and I am going to run away from his reach. Try to flank him if I could.
So behind him?
Mm-hmm.
You can't flank someone who's not in melee with anyone.
Ah, shit. I was going to throw shit at him, but not literally, but still. I'm going to...
Angrily yeet.
Angry yeet!
Angrily defecates
Wait,
and
this
eats.
fire, this fire genasi poop. Shit flammable.
Yeah, No.
you literally
God,
throw
you've
flaming
seen
shit at-
me eating lettuce. God damn it, I'm a normal human being.
Fire genasi.
No, you're a Genasi.
Eat shit.
Genasi, you're from a genie.
Shit.
That's true.
Eat shit.
Yeet! Eat my shit. Guys, you guys are horrible people. I'm going to.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my hand axe.
Okay.
Then I'm going to throw
Okay.
it at him.
You are not raging, so make an
I
attack
am
roll.
raging.
Fine, you
It's too
rage.
late to rage.
It's fine,
Thank
you
you.
rage.
I
Make an
am
attack roll. Rage.
Oh, not bad. 21.
No.
22, actually.
22. That hits.
Yay! Yite! Oh,
Make
shoot.
Damage roll with
Nah,
the
it's
axe.
21. It's 21, because I only have +5 on my hand axe.
Okay.
I miss horribly.
Blocks. But good news is you can pick up the hand axe on the ground. Halvic, your turn.
I'm gonna
can
cast
see.
Fairy Fire on him.
Okay. Is that all you can do for the turn? That's a bonus action, isn't it? Or is that an action?
No, that's the only thing that I can do, and I'm gonna try to move away.
Sure. You have 25 feet.
Oh,
No, you have... How much does your Steel Defender
near
move?
Scar.
Yeah, how much does your
Yeah,
Steel Defender move?
40, 40.
40. Okay,
I'll
that's
be
fine.
near Scar, by the way. So that I can react to when he attacks Scar.
40 feet towards him. That's
But my spell save is 15 for the Fairy Fire.
fine. We'll say 15.
Dex.
Nope, he has
Yep.
this 4 dex. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
You
This
see him
gives
starting to
advantage
glow with a
on-
violet light. That is your
Yep.
turn. Rolf, what do you want to do?
And
Okay, just one.
Unless Halvic has something else.
I don't have.
Okay.
But every attack on him would be advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You know that Homer Simpson meme where he just disappears into the bushes?
Make a stealth roll. He does have good insight.
Yes.
Vanishing. Just
You
like,
know what? He has the correct. Yeah.
That is 14 plus 8.
Yep. Rolf just kind of moves to the moves 5 feet to the bushes, and then just just disappears. Okay, you're hidden.
Alright, then I'm just readying my bow for my next turn. Okay.
No. Hiding is a bonus action. You can attack if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I'm not gonna attack.
Okay,
I'm just
so you're gonna
readying
hide
my
first.
bow.
Doesn't
Alright.
want to.
That's fine. No, it's okay.
He's gonna.
can
He's
just
just
prepare
gonna wait for us to die first.
Okay. Sinn's turn.
That is quite true.
Recognizing that he's glowing and that Scarlet can't hit shit.
Giving him some traumatizing memories as well. I'm using weapons at him.
Oh god. Remembers when.
Oh god.
He is going to
Mistakes for me.
make the same attacks to Godiva and Halvic. Since now he can't see
Again?
them.
Oh.
Because he's
okay.
really... first thing you learn from this Scarlet is he's attacking spellcasters first.
Yeah, because they can reach him and I can't. That's why
Halvic,
I'm not. I don't pose a threat. I don't.
One
pose
hit
as a
for
threat.
Halvic because it's a nat 1, and 2 hits on Godiva. Godiva will 10 damage knock you out because that's the minimum he's gonna do. 12 damage.
Like,
That's his
I
minimum.
only have like 2 health left.
You're down.
Oh, well, I'm dead,
Godiva-
aren't I?
Godiva gets hit with beams and she is knocked
Her
down.
healer is dead.
Halvic, no, you still have another healer. Halvic, you only take 10.
Okay.
Sorry, 10. You take 10 points of damage. You can't.
I'm down to 2.
Okay.
Do I do concentration?
Yes, it is DC 10. Constitution.
Constitution. Oh, that's 11.
You're fine. Godiva is
Down to
down. No need for death saves. Scarlet. Who would be the defact? Actually, no. Halvic, make an intelligence check. Because technically you're the smart one.
18.
This is starting to look like what Scarlet mentioned, a test of your teamwork. He's taking out support at the moment. The logical response is to revive the support and somehow get Scarlet up there to knock him off. How you're gonna do that is up to you, but you kind of realize what he's trying to teach you right now. Based on Scarlet's kind of dragging you to save it, this is training. Scarlet, what do you want to do?
So I am going to use my bonus
Flap me
action
awake.
to take my going to flap my non-existent wings. I'm going to take my rope.
Are
and
you
I'm going to
gonna
lasso him down.
Making a lasso normally requires a roll, but you're an outlander, so that's fine. Make a dexterity roll to see if you can throw it properly.
I'm guessing reckless attack won't work if I try to yeet the thing at him, right?
No, that's not an attack.
That's fair.
This wouldn't.
Come on. Yeah, dragging you down to hell with us. That is a dirty 20. 18 plus 2.
That does beat him. Now you have to make the athletics roll. You have advantage. Roll bad. That's a 10.
Haha! 18.
18. You're able, again, you're only able to drag someone half your movement, so you can drag him 15 feet lower, which puts him
Yep.
closer to melee range if you pull out your halberd. 'Cause you do
I'm
not,
going to
have
wrap my
this-
leg on the rope just and pin it
Okay.
down on with stepping on it.
this counts as a grapple, not a restraint, so he doesn't have
Mm.
disadvantage, but he has 0 movement, unless he tries to break it on his turn. Okay, you have him
Mhm.
pinned. Halvic, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn now. Oh, I can revive, Godiva.
Do you have a
Or
potion?
no?
Or do you have cure
I,
wounds?
I have
Cure wounds can.
wounds.
Then yes, you can.
Okay. I'll just cast cure wounds on her. 1d8.
Move 25
Just-
back. You'll have to use your full movement to come back to her because you moved your movement backwards to Scarlet. Okay. 1d8 plus your spell modifier, which I think is a 5.
8 plus 5. That's 8. 8.
8. Yep. Godiva, you're back with 8 HP as Halvic just kind of brings you back to life.
And
Oh god. Is it done? Is it done?
no,
Are we
no,
safe?
no.
Are we
Oh.
safe now?
Wake up,
He's
wake
restrained
up.
and floating.
Wake up. We still have some things to do.
We
but
haven't even hurt him yet.
Rolf.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go near.
Is
140 damage.
near
Rolf, it's your-
Scarlet.
Oh no, you have to use your full movement to get back to Godiva because you used your full movement to get to Scarlet earlier. So you have to walk back.
It's 40, right? Okay, 40. For the
Back
full
to 8
40
health.
feet.
Okay.
No, Scarlet was 30 feet away from you because that's her full movement. So you move 30
Okay.
feet to get to her, 30 feet back to Godiva. So you can move 10 feet going to Scarlet, but you can't get right to her.
Where is Sinn?
15 feet in the air and about 10 feet away from Scarlet.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, moving towards Scarlet anyway.
Alright.
I mean, 10 feet.
The rogue. Rolf, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm hidden, right?
Yes, you are.
Longbow punch.
With advantage,
Rolf has perfect target practice.
but this is only
now.
dexterity.
Yeah, this is only dexterity. So that is only a plus 4 attack bonus.
With advantage.
advantage. Oh boy, not 20.
Thanks, son.
The longbow deals 2d8 on a crit, 2d8 plus 2d6 sneak attack.
4.
Plus the 2d6. Rolf just might win this for you.
Hold on. What?
At this point, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
happy
it's
that I
the
actually got
That's
the
why
last
he's
one.
our president.
That
Mhm.
is
The
5.
president of the
I
battle club.
And
Yeah,
oh,
she's
shit,
the
5 and 6,
executive.
13 plus 4.
17 plus 2d6, your sneak attack.
Plus 2 and a 4. So that is 6.
5 plus 4, 5 plus 8 is 14 plus 6, 20! Rolf has done 20 points of damage. That's half your target. As an arrow hits him.
Yes! That's something!
Rolf uses cunning action to hide again.
Make a stealth check. He has perception.
Good.
That is a
Love it.
12 plus 8.
You are hidden.
That is 20. Yeah. Alright.
It is his turn.
Yes.
Godiva's alive. Halvic's
God.
going towards, and Scarlet has a
Oh, he's
restraint.
gonna try to.
Mhm.
What? I mean, Nigel, I forgot. The one that is hitting us like twice.
Eldritch
Is
Blast.
it a magic spell?
Eldritch
Oh,
Blast.
it's Eldritch Blast.
Hold on.
This is kind of splitting
Already
the
have
beams.
4.
Oh, you haven't figured out who this is yet.
Yeah, he hasn't.
have it.
Okay.
Is that an inside joke between you guys?
Yeah, it's
No.
from,
Or did I
a,
miss
it's from a
I'm
game.
sure it's one of
It's from a game we used to play.
Okay. Cool,
Sorry.
cool.
It's fine. You'll get it. When they get it, I'll explain to you. You're gonna laugh at it.
Okay.
It's actually
Okay.
horrible.
He's just gonna. He is restrained. What do I want to do?
Love Easter eggs.
Mhm.
Kill us again.
Godiva's alive with 8 HP. He is
Godiva's alive. Let me fix that.
No, it's because he's restrained that I can't really do much.
Hello, I'm sorry. Am I knocked out yet?
No.
No, you're fine.
No.
You are hidden. He didn't see you, so you're playing to your strength. He is going to cast Scarlet. Make me a...
I can feel my comment earlier biting me in the ass right now.
Which one?
The possession thing.
Make me
Mom, I made a mistake.
a wisdom saving throw.
No. Oh my god, it's good. Dirty 20. Got a 19 plus 1.
Actually, no, this is, and I think that not using the hex is not a mistake.
Mom, we made mistakes.
You're one short of his DC. Scarlet. He kind of as he's restrained, he looks at you. Then he just kind of says, I suggest you help me out. And you have this odd feeling of taking your broadsword and looking at your allies as you take the sword.
Again, fuck!
Sweetie.
You're going to use your
Sweetie, no.
reaction to drop the rope and release him as he flies backwards and stays next to you.
Mom, I made a
Really?
mistake.
And then
Really? Really?
Yep. it is
That's not.
Godiva's turn.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Godiva's turn. You see Scarlet. You see Scarlet let go of the rope, and he lands next to her. And you see Scarlet looking at you guys with her sword.
That allowed? I just look at her like, I thought this was supposed to be about our friendship.
It is. And how fragile it actually is. No, Godiva, it is your turn.
Oh god, okay. So wait, how are we? Are they still? They're just down on the floor.
They're on the ground
They're just
now.
down, right?
But they are about
They're on the
30.
ground.
They're about 30-ish feet away from you, and about 20 feet from Halvic.
Mom,
Okay,
I made a
okay.
mistake. I'm not gonna mock
Halvic, do you want
Paladin
us to yeet out of here for a bit? I'm just kidding.
That was just
I
20
plan
HP.
On
You can deal 20 HP.
I can't even hit him. Okay, so
Godiva, you are a new warlock, but your most powerful spell
Sorry.
is called
Oh
Guiding.
my god.
Because you're new, I'm gonna help you. Your most powerful spell is called Guiding Bolt, which deals 4d6
I
damage.
was reading that.
Actually, it deals 5d6 because you have second level slots. So that is a spell attack roll again.
Cool. So I'll roll a d20, right?
Yes.
To check if I can actually hit him.
Yes. The beat is 22.
Okay. I managed to get 17 plus
Plus 6.
6.
You hit him.
So that's 20.
You hit him.
Finally something.
5d6 damage.
That's something.
Roll the square
Okay,
dice, the d6 5 times.
Okay. Yeah, I get to use the other dice. Please hold.
Depending on how she rolls, this
5
might be
times,
over.
right?
Yeah, fingers crossed.
have
it should
4 of
be. I don't want to
these.
have a turn.
Okay, 5 plus 3 plus what? Oh, fucking math. Okay, so there it. So I have a 10, so that's 15 plus
19.
19. Oh god.
1 point short, man.
Halvic, Halvic, you can do it! Halvic,
For the love of God, you have to give
Scarlet. As Godiva prepares a golden bolt of energy that she hasn't used, she's only used once before. The bolt leaves her hand, striking Sinn. And you now recognize who you need to hit. I would like you to move 30 feet towards Godiva and take a swing with your sword, please.
Oh, that's good.
Only Godiva's taking the hits for the party. She's not even a fucking tank.
You can do it! You can do it! I believe in you!
It would be Rolf
God.
if he wasn't so well hidden.
Failure roll like you usually do!
How far is Scar from me?
She's gonna move past your melee range if you wish to take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, do the opportunity attack, please. For the love of God, just do it.
Can I grapple? No, I cannot grapple him.
Too big.
Too big.
So
Kasi... Wait. Because I can use my reaction, but he's not 5 feet away from me, right? Giving her a disadvantage when he attacks, Because it's 10 feet, right? Yeah.
20 feet from you.
Okay.
So Scarlet, make the attack roll. What was it?
18.
Please roll 2d6.
Wait,
Plus your
there has
rage.
to be something about rage and not being able to be manipulated on actions. There is. Yep.
2d6.
Fuck.
Plus rage damage.
7.
Total,
Mm-hmm.
including the rage
Wait.
and your strength.
11.
So Godiva, like a woman possessed, Scarlet takes her sword and slashes you.
Wait.
What?
No, wait. Just check it out.
Halvic, it's your turn.
Feels bad.
It's my turn.
You only need 1 point of damage, guys.
Yeah,
Halvic, finish this!
I'm just gonna
Finish
finish
this,
it.
Halvic!
Why did I have to die twice? For friendship.
Oh, yeah, I think it's good. 18 plus 7.
That hit.
25 fireball.
Yep, that hit. That's fine. Halvic, recognizing there's a moment of pause where Halvic looks at his friend versus the objective, and you begin to realize that it's more useful to finish the objective. You take out the ball, the iris opens. As he gets hit, he snaps his fingers and Scar comes back to her senses, and he immediately flies towards Godiva. Non-hostily. Kind of flies and immediately puts his hands because Scar did not hold back. As Godiva, he gives you full HP and revives you.
Okay, please tell me.
Oh
it's
shit, I
actually
am so
done.
sorry. Are you alright?
I offered you friendship.
He looks at you. He looks at you, Scarlet, and just says, "Not so fun, is it?"
Then I look at him and just say, "It really isn't. What the fuck was that?"
He offers a hand to Godiva as he
Take it.
pulls you up.
I take it.
You take it.
I take it.
And please don't let go.
All pops out.
Rolf.
Can I have my arrow back?
He takes the arrow out of his shoulder and hands it to you.
Thanks.
Good shot. He just looks at everyone and he tells you, "This is how you fight as a team. Strength can't win everything. Range won't win everything.
Yep.
Intelligence won't win everything. Support will not win everything. You help each other and you focus on the objective. It can be very easy to fall into a trap of trying to help your friends when they fall down. You need to remember that if you don't finish the objective, they will keep going down. Always assess." And then he just nods at Halvic when he says that. Always assess what you need to prioritize and how best to help your friends. That'll be enough.
I can only imagine how it's like to your allies if you get possessed.
Unfortunately, they don't have to imagine it's happened too many times.
Can
Yeah,
imagine
couldn't
what
have
it's
been
like,
different.
just a bit.
He puts up the dome as you guys have a rest. Everything that's just happened will be your entire weeks and a half travel. Going through, you find random merchants and different people, so nothing too interesting, but eventually you arrive at the board.
Sell the skin.
Sorry?
Able to sell the skin that we were trying to sell.
No, she let it go because it might rot. Yeah. No, because it might rot.
Did that count as a training towards my proficiency bonus?
You can count as proficient with the bow because you managed to hit him. I'll give you the proficiency of the longbow.
Yay! I'm proficient now. Yay.
You arrive at the... It can now be used the same as your short bow. Same attack bonus.
Yay! Thank you.
As you cross the roads and the final stretch, over at the horizon and getting closer and closer, you see the large blue walls of Castermaine. This entire place is made of some sort of blue marble-like material. The place is huge, bigger than you've ever expected, and as you get closer, you can't actually see too clearly where the wall ends once you're at the gate. The walls stand before you at about 200 feet high with archers and mages all surrounding. The city welcoming people in and out. The streets as you enter through the gate. A very clean, rock, flat road made of stone and rock. The buildings are vibrant, beautiful, a mix of stone and wood and cement. A very progressed nation with technology levels amplified by their magical use. And you do find a whole bunch of cannons on the top of the walls. Going inside, the knights are all wearing a form of spectral armor rather than actual metal armor. Welcome to Castermaine. We're gonna end there for the night.
Wow.
Also,
Rolf has a shopping list.
Alive.
Also, we're gonna end there tonight.
Yes.
And level you up to 4.
Yay!
Wait, does that mean my goose can? I forgot how it works.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sure. We can fix that. But
Yeah.
we're gonna end there for tonight. So thanks to everyone who was watching. I'm glad you guys actually managed to finish that challenge against Sinn. And
I only had to die twice.
and you only had to die twice.
Fucking Sinn.
Just twice.
Good night, everyone. See you next week.
Night.
Against the Hexblade Paladin.